Still spending hours writing content, chasing leads, and replying to the same 5 customer questions? Well, that's not hustle, that's burnout. And let's get real, because your competitors are quietly handing that stuff off to AI. Now, if you're not learning how, you're already behind. But the good news? You can still catch up. And today, I'm showing you how to master it like a boss. Hello, and welcome back, my fellow entrepreneurs. I'm Kim, your host of Small Business Big AI, the podcast where we cut through the noise around artificial intelligence and tech trends to bring you actionable strategies for growing your business. Now, this is the space for entrepreneurs like you, owners and innovators ready to leverage cutting edge tools and navigate the changing landscape of policies and regulations in an AI driven world. Now, today, we're diving into a hot topic that's lighting up LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and yes, even Axios. And that's AI adoption in small businesses. Now, last week, we cracked open the vault on funding, traditional, blockchain, and everything revolutionary. Now we're shifting gears from funding to functioning, specifically how to actually integrate AI into your daily business tasks like marketing and customer service and even data analysis. Now, AI isn't just cool tech anymore. It's your new assistant, your competitive edge, your shortcut to productivity, profitability, and let's be real, your only shot at staying sane in this 24/7 hustle culture. Now, let's be honest. The excitement around AI is real, yet so are the hurdles. Specifically, small businesses struggle most with two things. That's knowing where to start and finding the time to do it. But why should small business owners care about any of this? Well, here's the deal. Because AI has already become an essential tool for all businesses to compete, innovate, and thrive. And it's not going anywhere, my friends. It's only getting better and more entrenched in our everyday lives. Now, to all of my small business, big AI insiders, remember this isn't just another business podcast. It's a community, a movement, and a source of hope for small business owners who refuse to be left behind. That's why today we're bringing you practical, actionable guidance that you can implement immediately, helping you build that technology enabled superpower. So stick around because by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to start leveraging AI without feeling overwhelmed. The year 2025 has witnessed a significant surge in the integration of artificial intelligence into the operations of small businesses. In fact, according to Axios, 89% of small businesses are already using AI, not thinking about it, but doing it. So, why does this matter? Well, this figure suggests that AI is no longer a futuristic concept, but a present day reality for a vast majority of these enterprises. Now, that means if you're still exploring how AI fits into your business, you're no longer early. You're officially playing catch up. And Axios isn't the only one sounding the alarm. Forbes, Entrepreneur, even the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. They're all saying the same thing. AI isn't optional anymore. It's the new normal. Now, digital transformation isn't some buzzword. It's the battlefield. And AI, that's the power tool, the leverage, the edge. Because here's what AI is doing for small businesses right now. It's automating repetitive tasks, it's boosting productivity, and it's freeing up your time to focus on growth instead of grind. Now, think about it. What if customer service emails answered themselves? What if blog posts drafted overnight? Or what if your schedule managed itself? It's not science fiction, it's here. And for the business owners who are embracing it, they're not just saving time, they're reclaiming headspace, team morale, and market share. But, and here's the kicker, even with all those advantages, most small businesses are still stuck. And why? Because AI to them feels like it belongs in Silicon Valley and not on Main Street. It feels complex, intimidating, maybe even a little out of your league. So let's call it out. The real barrier isn't access, it's knowledge. And today we're going to knock down that wall. Now, right now, some of you might be listening to this podcast while walking the treadmill or driving home from a long day at the office. So, to make your time a bit more enjoyable and entertaining, let's start with a little story to explain what AI is in simple, non technical terms. Now, to help explain, I have enlisted the assistance of my trusted AI chatbot. So, imagine this. You've recently opened an auto repair and tire shop. Every day you're diagnosing car troubles, ordering parts, managing schedules, updating your social media, and juggling countless tasks that keep you busy from sunrise to sunset. And one evening, after finally closing up shop, you jokingly say to your smartphone, "Wouldn't it be nice if you could actually help me run this place?" And to your surprise, your phone lights up and an AI chatbot named Ava cheerfully responds.
Actually, I can help. Let's start small. How about we streamline your customer service and marketing?
Intrigued, you begin interacting with Ava. Quickly, you realize Ava isn't some fancy, unreachable technology reserved only for tech giants. Ava is like a highly competent digital assistant, friendly, helpful, and always available. Now, Ava explains.
Think of me as your most reliable employee. I don't need breaks or vacations. I learn from every task you give me and constantly get better.
So, you start small by testing Ava. First, you try it out with marketing. Now, Ava generates engaging social media posts highlighting seasonal tire promotions, creates personalized email campaigns reminding customers about regular maintenance, and even drafts an informative blog post titled Top 5 Signs Your Car Battery Needs Replacing. Now, meanwhile, you spend your valuable time doing what you do best, fixing cars and building strong relationships with your customers. And soon, Ava steps into customer service, swiftly handling common inquiries through your website, saving you countless hours each week. Now, Ava also helps with operations, analyzing past appointments to forecast inventory needs accurately, ensuring you always have the right tires and batteries in stock. But hold on, isn't this expensive and complicated? Well, Ava quickly debunks common myths, reassuring you.
Contrary to popular belief, I'm budget friendly. And many of my tools are low cost or even free. Start small, see immediate results, and grow at your own pace.
But what about complexity? Ava reassures you again.
You don't have to be tech savvy. Just tell me clearly what you need. I call these instructions prompts. Once you give me your prompt, I'll take it from there. If my responses aren't perfect initially, we'll refine them together. Clear communication is key.
Inspired, you dig deeper. Ava directs you to resources like Google Workspace AI for small businesses and Microsoft's Gen AI resources. You uncover industry specific blogs, articles, and even podcasts. Yes, including your favorite small business, Big AI. But now you're wondering, how do I clearly and effectively communicate with AI? How do I ensure Ava understands exactly what I need to grow my business? What's the secret to getting consistently great results without wasting time? Now, one day, as if reading your mind, Ava hints at something very powerful.
Have you heard of the impact framework?
There's a brief pause as I contemplate an answer. Then Ava explains.
It'll help you craft even better prompts, making our collaboration ultra effective. We'll dive into that soon, I promise. It'll revolutionize how we work together.
So, my fellow entrepreneurs, what if the most helpful, affordable employee you've ever had wasn't a person at all? Would you still ignore it or would you start giving it real work? Now, if you chose the latter, imagine crafting prompts so clear and effective that Ava instantly delivers exactly what you need every single time. Now, curious about how this works? Well, stay tuned because next, Hal's joining me to dive into the impact framework. It's a game changing strategy that puts your AI to work producing results, not just entertainment. Join our growing community of small business owners who are using AI to transform their businesses. Subscribe and be part of the conversation. All right, time to push back from the desk, grab your favorite mug, and slide into something a little more casual. Now, it's time for our favorite segment, Coffee Table Conversations with Kim and Hal. Now, this is where we get honest, maybe even a bit snarky, and we break it all the way down to uncover game changing strategies that can help you dominate your market. Hey, welcome back, Hal.
Always good to be here, Kim.
Now, Hal, we've been talking about prompt engineering and how it's really the secret sauce to getting AI to actually work for you.
Using AI is like training a puppy. Clear instructions mean fewer choo choos.
And let's pee on your profit margins, right?
Exactly. But seriously, vague prompts are costing small business owners real time and real money.
Yeah, that's the truth. So I have watched people waste hours treating ChatGPT like a mind reader.
It's not a magician, it's a tool. What you put in determines what you get out.
Or in your case, what you yell at it when it doesn't answer you fast enough, right?
Guilty as charged.
Now, okay, let's get serious here. Now, earlier I mentioned that AI adoption is booming, and Axios, Forbes, even the US Chamber of Commerce, they're all reporting that about 75 to 85% of companies are using AI in some capacity.
Which tells us AI isn't some Silicon Valley toy anymore. It's becoming every business owner's daily tool.
Yeah, exactly. Even a McKinsey report I saw recently found that over three-quarters of organizations are using AI in at least one business function.
Interesting enough, but here's the kicker. We don't have much data on how well it's working. Lots of people are dabbling, but few are diving in deep.
So, how what is holding them back then?
Knowledge. Most small business owners don't know where to start, or they assume AI isn't made for businesses like ours.
Or worse, they overestimate what AI can do and walk away disappointed when really it doesn't generate that six-figure funnel in 30 seconds.
Right. Lack of training, no clear direction, and the endless flood of new tools making it tough to know where to even begin.
Okay, so how is there a way to cut through this overwhelm?
Absolutely. Start with a beginner friendly resources. Take a mini course, catch a webinar, try how to build your GPT in Chat GPT, or prompts for beginners. You don't need a computer science degree. You just need a little curiosity and a lot of structure.
Yeah, and speaking of structure, that brings us to the impact framework.
Yes, I've had clients say, I tried Chat GPT, but all it told me was stuff I already knew. How's that helping me compete? That's where the impact changes the game.
Yeah, totally how. Prompts are everything. So think of them like recipes. Now, if you're vague, you end up with flavorless AI soup. So small business owners, they don't have time for that. They're busy. They need fast, tailored results.
Which is exactly why we built Impact.
Yep. And we're rolling out a no fluff course built specifically for non tech entrepreneurs who want better results without a PhD.
I still remember our early prompts broad, bland, and kind of hilarious.
Now, just so no one thinks we were born AI geniuses, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. So, how? Remember one of our worst prompts?
Oh, yeah. Like when we asked for good marketing ideas, it gave us a campaign fit for Coca Cola, not our small business.
Oh, I've got another one for you, Hal. A classic bad prompt. Now, Chat GPT, make me go viral.
That's like walking into Starbucks and saying, just make something amazing. You end up with a triple shot of turmeric latte and deep regret.
Exactly. So the lesson here is you've got to be specific. Otherwise, AI will write like it's selling underwater baskets to your grandma.
And yes, that's actually happened.
And that was not our finest moment, Hal, but also it was a reminder the more specific your prompt, the better the output.
So think about this. If you handed your current AI outputs to your competitor, would they laugh or panic?
Oh, right. And are you giving the AI enough context to act like a strategist? Or are you treating it, simply like a search bar with better grammar?
So, Kim, what's impact actually stand for? Share it with our listeners.
Okay, Hal. So impact is a mnemonic that represents identity, mode, parameters, activate, check, and transform. Now, it's all about being clear and intentional when communicating with generative AI. So instead of saying, write something to attract customers, you might be more specific and say, you're a seasoned marketing strategist. Generate 3 Instagram posts under 150 characters promoting our eco friendly products to health conscious millennials.
That's the magic. The AI knows exactly who it is, what to write, and for whom.
And the framework, how it's flexible. You can tweak it, you can remix it, you can really make it your own. But the structure gives you a starting line.
It's a game changer for solopreneurs, side hustlers, and growing teams who need more than just a generic advice.
And so, bottom line, if you want AI to give you gold, you have to mine for it with better prompts. All right, listeners, here's your reality check. You're sitting down to dinner, fork in hand, finally exhaling from a crazy day, and the phone rings. It's that dream client you've been courting for months. And they say, we're ready, but we need a full blown marketing strategy by tomorrow? Now, no team, no overtime, no burnout allowed, just you and a ticking clock. Sounds impossible, right? Well, not if you've got AI working for you like your secret weapon. So, coming up next, how to stop treating AI like another to do list item and start using it like your most efficient employee because time is your most valuable currency. So, let's talk about how to start buying it back hour by hour. All right, let's be real. How many of you have typed something into ChatGPT like, write me a business plan, hit enter, and instantly regretted your life choices?
Yeah, or you get 3 paragraphs of fluff and think, cool, this tells me nothing.
Yeah, we've been there. And that's why we created the Impact Framework, a simple step by step method that teaches you how to actually talk to AI so that it gives you results you can use.
It's designed for the non tech business owners. No jargon, no code, just real prompts that work.
Because you don't have time to play 20 questions with your chatbot. You need answers that move your business forward fast.
So if you're tired of generic outputs and ready to get strategic with AI,
Check the show notes and let's level up your business one smart prompt at a time.
and hey, if it keeps you from asking Chat GPT to just make something awesome, we've done our job.
Now, let's make your AI output actually awesome, not just wishful thinking. All right, let's talk time. Now, you're busy. I know it. You know it. And your inbox definitely knows it. But here's the truth no one wants to hear. If you're saying, I don't have time to implement AI, what you're really saying is, I'm okay with wasting hours every week on tasks AI could have handled in just 5 minutes. Now, that's not hustle. That's a procrastination tax, and it's costing you real growth.
Exactly. The number one myth we hear is AI sounds amazing, but I just don't have time to figure it out. But the fix? Well, it's not all or nothing. It's not becoming a text expert overnight. It starts with one small strategic move, like picking a single task that drains your energy and testing one AI tool to handle it.
And let's be clear this isn't theory. This is what we coach our clients on each and every day. Start tiny. Think auto scheduling social media. maybe pre drafting email replies, or streamlining appointment reminders. You don't need a roadmap for the next 12 months. You just need to reclaim your next 12 hours.
And the fastest way to do that, use tools that were already built for people like you. Cloud-based tools like ChatGPT, Canva, Mailmodo, they're plug and play. No development team required. You just log in and start winning back time.
And for the love of coffee, please don't overthink this. Now, most of these tools come with pre trained models or templates or even drag and drop interfaces. You don't have to build anything from scratch. You just have to start.
And if you're really stretched thin, don't go it alone. There are fractional AI consultants, virtual assistants who know how to prompt, and outsourcing partners who can jumpstart this for you without blowing up your calendar or your budget.
So let's simplify it. Here's your 3 step game plan. Now, step one, identify one time sucking task, something you dread or delay every week. And step two, choose one AI tool that we mentioned today. Seriously, just one. And step three, test it this week. Track how long it takes, track what it saves you. And if it saves you more than 2 hours, well, DM me. I want to feature your win in a future episode.
This is your weekly challenge, folks, because information without execution is just entertainment.
Now, boom, you heard him. If you're still burning hours doing repetitive work manually, you're not being productive. You're being replaceable. Now, let that sink in.
The truth is, small businesses who learn to use AI right now will be the ones standing strong a year from now. Everyone else, they'll be scrambling to catch up, or will they catch up?
So, what's it going to be? More burnout or more bandwidth? You choose. Ready to unlock the power of AI for your small business? Well, don't just listen. Become a small business big AI insider. Subscribe and get ready to dominate. Fact: numerous small businesses have already successfully navigated the barriers of limited knowledge and time to implement AI solutions and achieve positive outcomes. Maybe it's your competitor. Now, folks, the landscape of AI adoption for small businesses is poised for continued evolution. You just have to look around you. Several key trends and predictions are shaping its future. Now, experts anticipate a continued and significant growth. So, what's your first step? Well, let me be blunt. If you're still doing everything manually, you're working way harder than you need to. So, all right, here's your challenge. And yes, I'm calling you out with love. Now pick one task you hate, maybe emails, social posts, quotes, reports, whatever it is. Then pick one tool that we talked about. Give it a shot. Try it. Give yourself a week. And if you don't do this, you're choosing to keep burning time while others are scaling faster and with fewer resources. It's your call. But I know which move future you will thank you for. Now, while the world of AI may seem complex, taking small, focused steps and leveraging the growing ecosystem of resources can pave the way for significant benefits. AI isn't just a tool, it's your pathway to becoming the business owner you envision, less bogged down by the daily grind, more focused on growth, creativity, and strategic vision. Now, you started your business to follow your passion, not to drown in paperwork and repetitive tasks. So, AI gives you your freedom back. Now, that's it for today's episode of Small Business Big AI. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now, whether you're listening in your car, on a walk, or in between tasks at your desk, I'm grateful you chose to be here to listen. Now, remember, this podcast isn't just a one-way street. I want to hear from you. So, what did you try this week? What fell flat? What worked? DM me. Tag the podcast. Let's learn from each other and turn these AI experiments into real-world wins. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share it with a friend, and leave a review. Your support helps us grow and reach more business owners just like you. So let's grow this community together. Because we all know that small businesses are the heart and soul of the American dream, and the future belongs to those who are prepared to adapt. Now, in the AI era, we're not just building small businesses, we're building big. We're building technology-enabled superpowers. So until next time, keep innovating, keep believing, and remember, the future of your business is bigger than you think. And the steps you take today will shape the legacy you build tomorrow. Now, I'm Kim, and this has been Small Business Big AI. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you in the next episode.